Using a snatch strap to pull you or your mate's vehicle out of trouble off-road can be a lot of fun, but this is one where you really need to know what you're doing before you go out and give it a crack. The guys from the Off-Road Adventure Show are here to take you through the do's and don'ts of snatch strap recovery.
Snatch straps and extension straps are extremely useful for any four-wheel drive recovery, and for many people, they are the go-to recovery solution. Of course, we use them down in Tassie, and I wanted to run you through how to safely do a snatch recovery, along with some of the things that can go wrong. A basic snatch recovery is really quite simple. You need a snatch strap, one that's correctly matched to the vehicles that are involved in the recovery, and 2 rated bow shackles. Before connecting the vehicles together, move as much of the mud or sand away from the front of the tyres of the stuck vehicle. This will make sure that it's a little bit easier of a recovery. Attach the strap to the vehicle that is being recovered, making sure you only use the rated recovery points. Then attach the other end to the vehicle that is going to be doing the recovery, making sure there are no twists or knots. As soon as both of these are connected, the recovery is considered live, and you should never step over the strap from this point on. Make sure the strap is positioned with an S pattern, and then that the vehicles are at least half the length of the strap from each other to start. Some trainers suggest a recovery blanket should be placed on the strap. However, we prefer to suggest place it right over one or both of the shackles at each end. Using a blanket in the middle can cause the blanket to become a bit of a projectile. The drivers of both vehicles need to be in contact via radio, and ideally they should be a third person on the radio as a spotter for the recovery. This person can watch it all happen from the safe distance and stop the recovery if anything breaks or doesn't look quite right. The driver of the recovery vehicle lets the stuck driver know they are starting the recovery and then drives forward at a walking pace. The strap will stretch, and then that stretch energy will transfer to the stuck vehicle and pull it out. If it doesn't work on the first attempt, have a second go with a bit more momentum. The driver of the stuck vehicle should also drive with the recovery. It's worth noting that a snatch strap loses its stretch with each recovery, so we typically replace our snatch straps after a maximum of 20 uses. This is not 20 different recovery situations, but when the strap has been used 20 times. Of course, if there are signs of wear, tear, damage, or any of those things prior, the strap should be replaced immediately. The same procedure is followed to do a tow recovery as well, with the main difference being that you want to drive the recovery vehicle forward to take up the slack slowly on the tow strap, and then to pull the vehicle forward. Do not ever use a tow strap, such as an extension strap, like a snatch strap. They do not have any stretch and can cause damage to your vehicle and the recovery gear. Remember, a recovery strap should never be attached to a tow ball under any circumstances.
Now the big question is, what can go wrong? Well, the most common thing that can go wrong is that the vehicle performing the recovery can get itself stuck. This happened to us a few times in Tassie. While it can be pretty funny at times, it's important to work out why it's happening and come up with a solution to fix it. Once you've got the recovery vehicle freed, you need to decide how to have a second go at it. You may need to get the recovery vehicle further from the stuck vehicle, so using an extension strap can come into play. But remember, never join 2 straps with a bow shackle. Always use a soft shackle or link the straps together. Another common issue is found when the recovery vehicle isn't driving in a straight line from the stuck vehicle. If you can't get into a straight line for a snatch recovery, try a different method. It just isn't worth the damage or danger that can happen as a result. Which leads me to my next point. When was the last time you snatched a mate out of trouble? Throw a photo up of your mate stuck in the comments below and let us know how they got into that mess.